Hey buddy, Thomas here. And Annie tried to get herself killed the other day. She ran out in front of a car and her snout right now is actually underneath the her skin right here is actually sutured together. You see, and they also had to remove air off her lungs and all sorts of stuff. But after 2 surgeries and 5 days at the vet's office and a lot of money, Annie's pretty much back to full health. You would never known that she got hit by a car, except for her Frankenstein appearance with, you know, shaved hair here and there and all these cuts and bruises on her. So maybe, just maybe, she will have learned her lesson to stay away from the road. What do you think, Annie? And she shouldn't really even be up on here, because, come on, this way. Come down this way. There you go. Yeah, that crazy dog. She's supposed to be taking it easy, and I don't know if she's taking it easy or not. Okay. Here recently, I just went up to Tennessee and made a very, very large purchase, and you'll see a video on that in about 2 weeks. I'll tell a little story about it, and in fact, I've already shot part of the video where we actually were up in Tennessee and I was cutting some black walnut, and we talk about the surprise. So be looking forward to that probably in a couple of weeks. Might be like 3-4 weeks, and then there's another big surprise that'll be coming in hopefully about middle of November, and we may have some special guests. I'm talking some really cool people make an appearance on the channel, so that'd be really cool. But today we're gonna do a quick little video of cutting up this black walnut. This black walnut log here is about 4 foot long. I think this came out of Alabama last year whenever we did a job where we cleaned up a lady's property. This is next to a house and everything. We're gonna go ahead and cut this up into probably benches, and we'll also make a couple of, you know, smaller cutoffs and everything to make into cutting boards. So this will be a quick little video. I know some of my subscribers have actually asked. They said, hey, you know, a short video from time to time would be good as well, because, you know, with cell phone coverage and data plans and stuff like that, and I completely understand that. So I'm going to try to do a mixed match of all different things, some long videos, some short videos, and then little clips. Also, if you recently checked out the channel, you'll see a copperhead that we came across. It's one of the short videos I posted out here recently. That was the 6th copperhead of the year, and we moved him back off into the woods, but yeah, we've had quite a few. So all right, stay tuned. I've talked too much about this. Let's go ahead, do some time lapse where we show getting everything referenced up, and then we'll do some real-time cutting followed by some time lapse, and then the final reveal at the end. So stay tuned. Okay, so we're on our last cuts here. I changed my dimensions. I was cutting at like 1.5 inches on the first couple slabs, and then the last slab that I just took off was slightly less than 1.5 inches. So these ones are going to yield slightly more than 1.5 inches. I'm about 1 3/4 inches, and I'm going to split these right down the middle, and we'll see what that comes up with. In fact, I might need to come down just a smidge. Nope. I'm not. I'm going to keep it the way it is because the bottom slab will have a pith in it. The top slab here might be slightly less than 1 3/4 inches. But we'll see how it cuts. Blade life is okay. for about a 4-foot long black walnut log that has some uniqueness to it. I think these are going to be, you know, these are going to be some pretty slabs. And now I'm going to go over there and I'll throw some water on these so you can see what these look like. But I can already tell you there's a lot of figure in these, and they are very nice. Perfect sizes for a bench or even a small coffee table. Now recently, my buddy at Gulf Coast Grains, feel really bad for him. He actually just took a tool to the face. He's got a really nasty cut on his face right now. If you look on, I'm sure any woodworker out there has seen it, but it's like the angle grinder head that has the chainsaw bits to it. Yeah, folks, it's bad. He took it to the cheek, and I hope he's all right. Bobby, I hope you're doing good, man. I saw the pictures yesterday. I'm like, whoo, that's rough. That's real rough. So yeah, we'll be praying for Bobby. He's got it all stitched up right now, but it looks pretty rough. Let's go ahead and throw some water on these, see what they look like. All right, folks, let's throw some water on this. I've already done the other side. I can already tell you they're gonna look pretty good. Now, these are fresh cut. They will darken up. Black walnut will darken up. Let me get my camera out here. Give me 1 second. There we go. So, the sun is not helping me. There we go, a little bit better there. But very beautiful. Again, the grain, especially in these branches, the grain just goes everywhere. It looks great. You've got a lot of figure going through a section like this. I think it was this one right here, if I turn this around. I mean, I love that. I mean, you get all this figure, you get like essentially where a branch was starting to come out from the other side. Just beautiful, beautiful stuff. So again, 5 slabs, roughly 1.5 inches each. 2 of them are slightly more than 1.5 inches, 1 less, but we'll say average out everything 1.5 inches. And that was out of a little junk log of black walnut. Down here in southern Mississippi, we don't really have black walnut, so any black walnut that I can get from outside the area is going to be a huge plus, because you know I can pretty much maintain the local market on the unique cuts of black walnut. Also, I've got these 2 little ones right here. I was mowing this morning, so I just threw grass everywhere, but these 2 logs right here, actually only one of these is black walnut. This one's a poplar, this one's a black walnut. That'll be cut up again into charcuterie boards, however the heck you say that. But yeah, that'll be cut up for that. And then I have my black walnut pile right here underneath those boards right there. That is all black walnut, small stuff. And I've got 2 more black walnuts right there. I just need to start getting some of this stuff done, because if you're following the channel, we have about, I don't know, 8 months until we're gonna move. So I've got to move a lot of stuff out of here. As you can see, I've already cleared out all the logs that were right here in the center. I pretty much only have logs on the outskirts. And then this weekend, I have a few jobs over here. There's another black walnut pile right there I forgot about. But I've got to cut this job right here, this pine job. I've got to cut this up for a customer. And I have to cut those large oaks over there. But for the most part, I am trying to get all of my logs gone. And I have a pecan job there. But I'm down to 4 or 5 jobs remaining. My goal is to have all of these trees out of here by December, because we're looking to list the property early May timeframe, maybe late April timeframe, and with the hope of selling in May. So we actually might list in April and sell in May. So I've got to get all my log stuff done. I'm not taking any more orders from the public and everything, and I'm just going to focus on, you know, completing my building here, and then just doing some things around the house, getting everything ready. But I've got a lot of work to do on that. Thank goodness we're getting into the cool season. But yeah, and you'll see about 2 weeks after I post this video, I'll post a surprise from up in Tennessee. So stay tuned. Hope you enjoyed. We'll see you around. Please like, subscribe. The channel is growing. And oh yeah, one other thing, we may have a very, very special guest middle of November. So stay tuned.